Right. So why people even talk like he the best at? He didn't even fight at 135 yet.
Right.
He didn't even have power at 126, 30 or none of that.
He is good.
Okay. How can you? All that's just okay.
A fight between him and Teofimo Lopez if they fight.
If they fight, I think Shakur wins. I think Shakur wins.
Teofimo Lopez, we've seen him at his best, but he typically brings out his best characteristics when he's back into the wall and he's counted out. And he's going to be counted out in this fight. By and large, people are going to side with Shakur in this fight to win the fight because he's the more consistent fighter, he's the more class fighter overall.
Boxing insiders have offered a wide range of opinions leading up to the highly anticipated clash between Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez. Gervonta Davis didn't hold back when Stevenson's name came up, voicing clear irritation over how highly Shakur is praised. Davis questioned why Stevenson is treated like a proven elite champion before fully earning that status against the toughest competition available. He suggested that reputation alone carries no weight at the top level, implying that true respect is only secured after being pushed, tested, and victorious against elite opponents inside the ring.
Five contemporaries have a lot to say these days. Shakur Stevenson, well, of course, he's now 135 after all that stuff, and then Devin Haney.
Right. So why people even talk like he the best at? He didn't even fight at 135 yet.
Right.
He didn't even have power at 126, 30 or none of that.
He is good.
Okay. How can you? All that's just okay. How can you stop people that can actually hit? No matter all that boxing, you going to get hit.
Paulie Malignaggi and Chris Algieri also weighed in, providing detailed breakdowns of the matchup and how each fighter is viewed by the public. Paulie noted that Lopez frequently faces skepticism and is often overlooked, largely because Stevenson enjoys greater popularity, a stronger fan base, and more media exposure. As a result, many fans automatically assume Stevenson has the advantage. However, Malignaggi stressed that reputations mean little once the bell rings. He believes Lopez is capable of rising to the occasion and delivering a performance that defies expectations. According to Paulie, this fight represents a major opportunity for Lopez to make a statement on the world stage, proving that he belongs at the very top and showing he has what it takes to beat Stevenson convincingly.
Because Teofimo is at his most dangerous when he's counted out. And this is going to be one of those fights where he's going to be counted out. Because Shakur is looked at by and large as the guy who can dominate boxing in this generation, right? It's just a matter of him getting the opportunity. I myself have felt that he's the guy who could and should be dominating boxing if he gets the right matchups. But bro, this is one of the rare matchups, if not maybe the only matchup, where I feel like it's a big threat here to Shakur. And then they would all come undone only because of this reason. Teofimo Lopez, we've seen him at his best, but he typically brings out his best characteristics when he's back into the wall and he's counted out. And he's going to be counted out in this fight. By and large, people are going to side with Shakur in this fight to win the fight because he's the more consistent fighter, he's the more class fighter overall, and he's just so damn good. But Teofimo has a way, when you're so damn good and he knows you're so damn good and everybody feels like you're gonna beat him, there's just something about Teofimo, man. He brings out a different level and somehow supersedes that guy who is that damn good. I've seen it. We've seen it already. I'm not saying anything that anybody else hasn't already seen, okay? I'm just stipulating it. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know who wins this fight. Because again, your better head says Shakur, but then you think about, man, Teofimo, again, what I just explained.
He's got the talent to
I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
Shakur is extremely talented and could be the face of boxing as far as being that good and being that dominant, even though no matter how good you are. But this is one of the rare fights where you can get beat. And I don't ever want to hear any of you tank nut huggers that he fights one Uber driver after another. If Shakur Stevenson loses this fight, I don't ever want to hear any of you saying, oh, well, what about Shakur now? Tank this, tank that. Tank fights the guy that delivers my pizza. He fights the guys in the back that are doing the production. He fights the truck driver. I don't want to hear because he would never have gone.
Lamont Roach offered a more composed and confident take favoring Stevenson's command of the fight. From Roach's viewpoint, this matchup isn't chaotic or unpredictable, but instead one where control plays the central role. He sees Stevenson as a fighter who dictates tempo from the opening moments, using distance management and timing to force opponents into uncomfortable positions. Roach believes that Stevenson's ability to read patterns and shut down attacks would significantly limit Lopez's explosiveness. In his assessment, the bout wouldn't turn into a back-and-forth battle, but rather a technical display where discipline and precision gradually neutralize aggression. Roach suggests that Stevenson's mastery would prevent the fight from ever becoming truly competitive, leaving Lopez struggling to gain momentum or find clean opportunities.
Okay, cool.
But and doing that, and so I was always going to fight this year. He knew that too. I was always going to fight this year. It was going to be either like a tune-up or something before I fought him, if we were to get that together.
So who do you think wins that fight between him and Teofimo Lopez if they fight?
If they fight, I think Shakur wins. I think Shakur wins. And I don't think it's going to be like a super tough fight either. I think he just, his IQ will frustrate him. And
wow. Don't you think Teo has also good ring IQ and also is slick, fast?
I think explosive? So, but when you look at Teo's performances against guys that are just pure boxers, it's just like he almost lost to Sandor Martin. Some people thought he lost to Sandor Martin. Who else?
He did beat Loma, who's arguably at the time considered one of the best in the world.
He did, and that was a hell of a performance too. A hell of a performance too. So yeah, I mean, I think he's hit or miss. You got to think he got stuff. He a little cuckoo too. Like he has like a little mental lapses every once in a while. Look at the Kambosos fight. Like that's a fight that people would never expect Kambosos to win, and he won a grueling match against him as well. So I just I don't know. I don't think he can get it done against Shakur when it comes to like because it's going to be just a skill match. I don't think he's going to try to rough Shakur up.
Roy Jones Jr. approached the matchup from the perspective of preparation and execution rather than hype. He emphasized that Lopez cannot afford any mental lapses against a fighter. As sharp as Stevenson, Jones explained that Stevenson excels when opponents hesitate or drift out of structure, quickly capitalizing with clean counters and superior positioning. According to Jones, if Lopez enters the fight without complete focus and discipline, Stevenson will steadily take control through accuracy and movement. While Jones acknowledged Lopez's natural ability, he made it clear that talent alone won't be enough. Against a calculated fighter like Stevenson, every round carries weight. Once Stevenson builds momentum, Jones warned, shifting the tide becomes extremely difficult.
And how does Shakur beat Teo and vice versa? Stylistically, how does Teo beat Shakur?
Stylistically, Teo got to go in and go for broke. He got to go gamble. He got to take some, get some, and that's his only way to win. If he stays outside of boxes, Shakur gonna pick him apart. Shakur's a polished boxer with some of the best speed in the game right now, and he's a defensive-minded fighter, which is very smart. It's hard to hit him. He makes you gamble to hit him, and he's gonna be a tough one to deal with. But if Teofimo is willing to gamble to beat him, then Teofimo can definitely.
Rolando Rolly Romero offered a contrasting perspective, labeling the matchup a genuine 50-50 fight. He based this view on the fact that both fighters have already proven themselves at championship level against high-quality opposition. Romero argued that neither Stevenson nor Lopez should be seen as an underdog in terms of skill. Instead, he highlighted the clash of styles, suggesting the outcome could hinge on who successfully imposes their approach first. From Romero's standpoint, the fight carries real unpredictability, where timing, confidence, and in-fight decisions may matter more than any perceived technical edge. By recognizing both men as world-class talents, Romero framed the bout as one where adjustments during the fight could ultimately decide the winner. Gary Enshu and Russell focused his analysis on a specific version of Teofimo Lopez rather than the fighter as a whole. He pointed to Lopez's performance against Vasily Lomachenko as the ideal blueprint. Russell explained that when Lopez commits to forward pressure while remaining composed, he becomes a nightmare matchup. In that form, Lopez controls the center of the ring, dictates exchanges, and limits his opponent's ability to reset or breathe. Russell believes that if Lopez brings that same focus and intensity, he can disrupt Stevenson's rhythm and prevent him from settling into his defensive comfort zone. This perspective doesn't dismiss Stevenson's skill, but highlights that Lopez has already shown he can rise to elite challenges when mentally locked in. The talent has always been evident, and many believe this fight will reveal just how far it can take him. That's it for today's video. Stay tuned until next time.